So I just wanted to share with you guys, this is kind of going to be one of my last segments of detox and how to keep things less toxic in your home. So the last segment I have today is going to be about things that I have in my bathroom. So makeup, cleansers, all of that stuff, that's probably the most common question I get at the office when people are asking me about how to start detoxing your home and your personal care products. So I'm just going to share a few of the ones that I personally like and I use. I'm also going to give you a couple tips starting right now on how to figure out if the products you're using are toxic. I always have come from the point of view is don't go home. You don't have to throw everything away. If you are in the position where you want to do that and start over, great. If you just want to start making better choices next time you go to the store, that's another awesome thing to do as well. So what you can do is you can either go online to ewg.org and look at the Skin Deep app. And there they have ratings of basically personal care products, and they go from 1 to 10. 1 is the least toxic, and they also have EWG verified products, and 10 is the most toxic. So they also have an app, and the app is called Healthy Living. So I'm going to see if I can show that to you here. I might not be able to. I'm super low tech, so I'm literally going to hold my phone up here for you guys to be able to see. So the Healthy Living app, let's see here. It's this little green one. Can you guys see that? It's that little green one there. And if you open it up, you can type in the products right in the search bar and it'll show it to you. I do find there's a little bit of a lag between going on their website and then to the app. So sometimes I look up stuff on their website because it's most up to date. But anyway, so that's how I figure it out. My goal is to stay below a 4. So that means that 10 is the most toxic, 1 is the least toxic. So I try to keep everything below a 4. I have found that that is pretty doable. So I'm going to start with just a couple products that I really love. Again, I have no affiliation with making any kind of money on any of these things. I am going to let my sister, Veronica, who also loves non-toxic things, share a little bit about some of the makeup that she does sell in the group tomorrow, just because I get that question a lot. I have a lot of friends and family that and patients that have bought stuff from her and really like it, and I get a lot of stuff from her as well. So let's start with my kids. So it's easy right here. So I use this product for my kids. My husband also uses it. He loves that I make him use kid soap, but this is called Everyone Kid Soap. It's like a 3-in-1 body wash bubble bath. This does not make, as my kids tell me, mountains of bubbles. So if you want mountains of bubbles, this is not your product, but this does get the tub bubbly. But this is EWG verified, and they have a little stamp on there, as you can see. I get this from Thrive, and it's much cheaper than in the store. So I really like this one for the kids. I also use this product because if you haven't seen any pictures of my son, he has like neon yellow hair and we swim a lot. So his hair is often turning green. So this is Babo. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this is their swim and sport shampoo. So it's kind of helping keep his hair not as green in the summer. So this is one of the products I use for the kids. So I also like to give my kids detox baths. So I'm just giving you a tour of kind of what we have in our bathroom. There's no, probably a lot of different things going on in here, but so this is Epsom salts. Nothing grand about this. These are plain. I did notice that when I have been going to Target, they have a lot of ones that have added scent, which means that's an added chemical. So don't get those. So this is Dr. Teal's just basic Epsom salts. I mix that in their tub with just some lavender. So that's like a basic detox bath for the kids or for myself. Sometimes I stick my feet in there while they're in there. And I just put that in there, and that's kind of what they have in their tub on most nights. I am actually in my bathroom, so sorry, I have to make space. So then moving on to some different products. This also I use for my kids. This is Honest Detangling Conditioner. Some of this stuff's super easy to make. Like detangling conditioner, you can mix water with a little bit of coconut oil and shake it up, and that's a good detangler for kids. But my kids like this one because they say it smells like an orange dreamsicle. And then, so let's see, moving on to things that I like. So I'm going to start with the nitty gritty. So for my females out there, one of the most toxic things you can do is tampons and pads that have, usually they've got chlorine in them, and that's right on your sensitive skin. So that's not good, but also those chemicals can seep into your body. If you have young women at home, I would definitely start them off with some non-toxic products. So these are, this is the brand L. They sell these at CVS, but they have them at Target as well. And online, these are chlorine-free pads. I switched over to using a menstrual cup. It's silicone, so it has no toxicity. You just wash it. It saves me a lot of money. I'm buying tampons and things like that. So that's something that I have done this year. And I have enjoyed it as much as you can enjoy something like that. And it's been better for me financially, as well as decreasing that chemical load. That is one of the areas that I had really not looked into. I was pregnant and nursing for such a long time that I didn't need to use those products. And so then when I started using them again, I really looked into what I wanted to do. So those are the two that I like. I also just found this company that I really like. This is called Farmhouse Fresh. They have it at one of the salons that I go to, but this is non-toxic. This is goat milk soap, but they have a whole line of different products. If you're one of those women that really likes like trying different things and, experimenting with different stuff, they have some really cool stuff. I know at Serious Day Spa, which is just right here by my house, they had some samples. That's how I ended up finding it. But this is goat milk soap. I do like using bar soap myself personally, because I find that you can find a lot less toxicity in a product that works when it's bar soap versus the liquid soap, because liquid soap usually has SLS in it, which is a carcinogen. So that's something I've also recently switched over to in the last couple of years. Let's see. This is Amazonian clay. So if you haven't used this one before, this is awesome. You can make a face mask out of this. This jar I've had for many years and it will last forever. It's just like a powder, if you can see in there. I'm not good with this like reverse camera thing. So it's just like a powder, and you mix it with water with a plastic spoon and in a little plastic cup, and then you can use it for a face mask, or you can use it for an armpit detox. I can send you a link if you're interested in that. But this is a super cost-effective product. I think it was like $11 for this whole jar, and I've had it for years. So it works great. This is another different brand that I tried this year. This is, again, non-toxic, and it's made from goat milk. This is a moisturizer. They also make a non-toxic deodorant. This is called Little Seed Farm. And I've really enjoyed this. I have really sensitive skin, but what I've found over the last couple of years is I've always said I have really sensitive skin, but it was because I was using crap products on my skin. So when you're using junk, you have a tendency to have more breakouts, dryness, all of that stuff, because it's a lot of chemicals. So these two products I really like. Again, I don't have any affiliation. I'm just trying to share with you different stuff I have. I made this spray myself. This is magnesium and lavender. So if you are one of the people that get leg cramps all the time, or if you notice that your bowel movements aren't normal, sometimes you have a magnesium deficiency. A great way to get more magnesium into your system is you can make this little spray. It's from magnesium crystals, and you just like melt it in a pot on the stove and then add a little lavender, and then you can spray it on your legs and then put your pajamas on before you go to bed, and it'll help the magnesium absorb into your system. I learned that from Wellness Mama, and I really like to follow her stuff. And then we'll start switching over to, this is a Cure. This is another brand. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff in my bathroom. I am that person that likes to try stuff, apparently. But this is a Cure. This is a healthy brand. Again, I try to avoid all of these things. This says it was in a magazine approved, but I really look my stuff up on EWG. But this is a face scrub. Someone was asking me about that the other day in the office. It's made from sea kelp and French green clay, but this is on EWG. It's very low toxicity, and I do really like this one. I've tried some other ones, but this one has been my favorite. And then Perfume. So Perfume has tons of chemicals in it. I didn't wear perfume for years because I was nursing, and so I didn't want to have any like perfume on my skin where my kids were going to be breastfeeding. So, but now that I'm out of that phase in my life, I have always liked perfume, but there's tons of chemicals. They have one at Target that I really like, and the name escapes me, so I'll post it in the comments. It's in my purse. But this I found at Publix. They also have it at Winn-Dixie, and it's called Zum Mist. It's basically just made from essential oils. We have this in the office, in the bathroom, if you've never noticed it before, and we spray it around periodically. But this is a great, it's basically a body and room spray, but it doesn't have any chemicals because it's made from essential oils. So I really like this one. They also make soap. I haven't looked that one up yet. It's bar soap. And I have a few other products that I haven't tried yet. So then as we segue over, I'm going to talk a little bit about makeup. I wasn't going to do any more videos, but I forgot to tell you guys about sunscreen, which is kind of really how I started this whole journey, is because I've always been a big proponent of sunscreen, but for the wrong reason. So, and that's kind of how my sister-in-law, Veronica, and I got started talking about that. So I'll share a little bit about sunscreen tomorrow. But so as we go over towards makeup, so this is the products that my sister-in-law is going to share with you about, and I'll show you a couple other things that I like to use. So this is Beauty Counter. If you haven't used it before, again, you can ask her all the questions about it. I'm definitely not an expert, but this basically makeup line is EWG verified, and it doesn't bother my skin, which is something that I really have struggled with. It also doesn't make my eyes water. So if you are starting to use products and you notice they're making your eyes water, they could have tons of chemicals in them. That's one of the things that I suffer with. I just have very sensitive eyes. This is a healing balm. And she sent me a sample of this like 2 years ago, and I was like, this stuff is amazing. It literally looks like petroleum jelly. My grandmother and great-grandmother used to use petroleum jelly, but this is like a product they use for everything. I'll let you tell her about it, but what I do with it is I wash my face after I get home from work, and I put this on kind of like a mask, and it basically like kind of heals your skin. You can use it for makeup remover, but this is one of my favorites for just like a basic all-over moisturizer. And then I have used their makeup lately, so I really like their makeup. They had a different product before. This is something newer, I think, but this covers well. I do wear it to the office. If you've ever wanted to ask me about it, I'm happy to share that with you. And then she did gift me this eye palette, which is really nice. But eyeshadow. So you have to think eyeshadow, lipstick, things like that. You have so many pores on your skin. All of the toxicity is going in there, like lipstick especially. They have a great lipstick. I don't have it here. It's in my purse. I think their new lipstick is mint flavored, which I also love. So that's awesome. And then there's a couple other brands that I've tried stuff from. Again, I have no brand loyalty. I just like stuff that works. This is Honest Beauty. Honest and a couple other companies are ones that you definitely want to look up on EWG because their products range from 0 to 10 on the toxicity scale. So this is a foundation from them, and this is, I think it was a 3 when I looked this morning. It was definitely under a 4. So check that out. This is from Target, so it wasn't super expensive. I think it was 12 bucks. And then Tarte is another brand. Again, their products really range. I've used their foundation. I've used their mascara. Their mascara has a low toxicity rating. So this is the mascara that I use. I can see in the video, it's hard to see because of the color of the font. But if you just have questions, you can always comment below or just let me know. And then the last product that I'm just going to show you guys is this is Juice Beauty. This is an organic makeup. This one I don't find is, this is 40 bucks for this tube. This lasts me a really long time. So this is kind of like a foundation. They call this one a CC cream, but it's organic. And one of the things I really like to use this for is like in the summer or when we're going on the boat, it has sunscreen in it. I do not wear sunscreen every single day. And as you can see, I'm very fair skinned. Because I know that getting sun is very important. I'm also in an office most of the day, so I don't need any added toxicity from having sunscreen on my skin. So, but this is something like if we're going on the boat or if we're going to be out like doing stuff with the kids outside all day long, then I will put this on my face just so I don't get burnt. But this is again, Juice Beauty. It's got SPF 30 in it if that's something that you're looking for. And I will do that segment on, sunscreens tomorrow and how to avoid different toxicity and kind of talk a little bit more about that and vitamin D. But really, I just wanted to take you guys on a tour of my bathroom and kind of see what's going on in there. If anyone has any questions about different products or how to find them, or if I have any recommendations, comment below. Other people are going to have the same questions, so feel free just to comment below on this thread, and I will absolutely be happy to point you in the direction of some different things because, as you can see, I probably tried them. And if you have a product that you love or that you want to tell me about or that you are not sure if it's toxic or not, send me a message, comment below. If you have more questions about the feminine hygiene stuff, don't hesitate to reach out to me privately or personally, or ask me in the office sometime. I'm very open about that stuff. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and we will do one more video about the sunscreen, and I will share some more thoughts about how my sister-in-law kind of got on this journey together. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.